Oh, is it?
30 years ago. The year was 1982. Time magazine named the computer as the person of the year. E.T. was the hit movie, and Olivia Newton-John had us all getting physical wearing leggings. Michael Jackson ruled the music scene with Thriller, and the Tylenol scare was sparked when 7 people in Chicago area died after ingesting capsules laced with potassium cyanide. And 30 years ago, 2 young nurses arrive anxiously for their first day of work at Nicholas H. Noyes Memorial Hospital. Anne, Heiman and Debora Howe. Anne had a slight advantage over Deb as she had volunteered at Noyes as a candy striper from 1971 to 1979. Great job. Deb started here as an LPN on Med-Surg, making a whopping $6.10 an hour. Anne started as a GN on Med-Surg, making $6.74 an hour. You ladies were raking in the dough. In October of that same year, Anne received her RN. Congratulations. In 1986, the New York Mets won the World Series. Ferdinand won the Kentucky Derby. I graduated from high school and Deb received her RN. That very same year, Deb secured a day position on Med-Surg, which eventually evolved into the charge nurse role. In 1986, oops, sorry. Yep. Sorry about that. In 1988, Prince Charles escaped an avalanche in Switzerland. The war in Iraq ended, and Anne moved on to the second floor. That's where her love for surgical nursing was born. Deb continued to hone her skills as a charge nurse during this time, earning the respect of her colleagues, the physicians, and administration. Just 2 short years later, in 1990, Anne joined the surgical services team and has remained an essential part of that team to the present day. 1997 was marked by the Detroit Red Wings when they won the Stanley Cup, as well as WebMD going online, and ER becoming the second most popular show on television. This was a special year for Deb. She moved on to the ICU. Anne remained heavily in the OR during this time and joined AORN, Association of Operating Room Nurses. In 2002, Kelly Clarkson won the first American Idol contest. The habit of that year was watching American Idol, and Deb decided it was time to share her knowledge with the staff and took on the role of nurse educator. This was also the year that Deb received an award for perfect attendance. 2004 was a special year for both of our nurses. Anne became top dog when she took on the role of coordinator at Livingston Health Services, now known as Noyes Health Services. And Deb received her BSN. 2006 was another banner year, politically speaking. Vice President Dick Cheney mistakes his friend Harry Whittington for a quail and blasts him in the face with a .28 gauge shotgun. President Bush signed a law renewing the Patriot Act, and our nurse Anne became president of the Rochester chapter of the American Association of Operations. Lifetime of care and dedication to Noyes, the staff, and to their patients. You both are to be commended for all of your accomplishments over the years. It's nurses like you that have laid the foundation for our future nurses. We would like to thank you for your service and commitment. Congratulations.